Struck hard, right at the core, right at its heart. No horns were blown, no warnings, and in silence, as it slipped into its new habitat, the human composition. No longer the dance and its joy, in play and its song, the nemesis of nature, as death followed its course. From east to the west, hostages now, the cells of life and its organs. Unannounced and in stealth, it came, as the battle armor withdrawn, in moments of mirth and oblivion, struck hard right at the core. The man had forgotten of his existence, the purpose and its belief, too far, the journey that led to its chaos. The greed in the monster of a man dug deep its teeth into the wells of the earth and its garden, emptied now those reservoirs by the folly of the man, stood there in shyness, human compassion and empathy in shackles, struck hard right at the core and its heart, the wheel of life and its axis. But the man never learnt, in its greed of the heart and the commerce of the mind. Some say it was in nature, some say manufactured by few. As the defense let down its guard, the virus slipped in disguise, unknown and incurable. But the story carried on. The ordinary played its part in sacrifice and in service, to save, to heal, as they returned to the prayer and hope. As they resumed their struggle and comeback, as nature became kind, in its rain and sunshine, the new heroes were born, in resurrection, the human heart and its composition. The human values and its empathy, in Wuhan and various capitals of the world, all had its flavor and its chant, became obsolete in these moments, the constant chant of greed and commerce, of incessant travel and false grandeur, in disappearance now, the despair and hopelessness, the norms and the rules. Still there is a chance, they say, to renovate the human habitat and its composition. The new heroes were born, as ordinary became grand and lofty. The world had its days, dark and in silence, as shadows crept up in its silhouettes. But never gave in the human hope and its belief. Irreplaceable this capital, the real civilization and its history.